Hey kids, it's Ivan. How you doing? It is day 22 of RPG A Day 2020, and I'm making this video a day late because kind of busy, really tired yesterday. I was able to write something on the blog, ivanmike1968blog.com. Great blog. Go check that out. But I'm going to talk about something different than I talked about blog itself. And for the thumbnail, I use this here original Tobias base made by Michael Tobias. If you don't know what that is, well, I don't want to take the time to explain it to you, but this sucker's rare. It's rare because he made about 1,000 of them, maybe a little more than 1,000, before he sold out to Gibson. You can't really see the number here. It's number 474. You can see that in the thumbnail. See that little? That's so annoying when I do that. I got to get a wireless one. Anyhow, things rare. But this video isn't rare guitars. What is it about? You know, one of the things I thought about when I thought about rare and RPGs was, in my experience, a really good game group is rare. Now, I don't mean that in the sense that you can't find one and that, you know, everybody won't find theirs. That's not really what I mean at all. But, you know, if you've been around the hobby for a little while, you've probably played with a lot of people, probably played in a bunch of different groups, and you found that it takes time to really get a group of people together that really gel. And it's not because everybody else is a jerk, except for you and these other people. It's because one of the things, you know, I've discovered is we come to the hobby with so many different intentions for what we want out of the experience that very often we are at cross purposes with each other. Very often we lack a language to discuss like what we're talking about or why we're kind of at loggerheads. Very often we're using the same words and meaning different things, like story. And I'll just leave it at that. So it's not that, you know, we're bad people or, you know, the other people are stupid. It's just we're looking for different things from the experience. So when you actually get a group of people together where you get along with them, you're at the same intellectual level, let's say, or humor level, you know, you're firing on all cylinders that way. You seem to like the same kind of games, same kind of experiences. Not 100%. You know, even with a group of people that I have tended to play with lately, you know, we have our differences in terms of preferences and bias, but they're, you know, they're not deal breakers, and when we have them, we can talk about it and compromise and say, okay, what are we going to try here or there or the other thing. When you get that group that's really just gels, you know, that's a rare gem. That's something to hold on to. And I think it's just like anything else. You get another group of friends together that really gel on something else. But for whatever reason, when it comes to RPGs, it seems to be just a little bit harder. And I know these videos are supposed to be positive, and trust me, this is a positive thing at the end of the day. But man, when you find it, you know, it's like finding true love, kind of. It's awesome. And it's one of those things that you don't necessarily want to take for granted because life is ephemeral. So yeah, that, you know, treasure those groups of people that you get together with that it's just, you know, really working. These are rare gems in the RPG world experience. And, you know, the faster you find that for yourself, the better. And then, you know, take care of that once you have it. You know, cultivate that group, that relationship, those relationships, because it can just yield such amazing dividends. And that's it. I'm not going to play this thing today for you, but I was just showing you an example of something that's relatively rare. You know, it's not super rare. There's a grand of them, right? But, you know, they're out there. Just go find it. Take it easy, kids.